Digging potatoes every year is always sort of a surprising experience because depending on the weather, you never know quite what you'll come up with. Right here is a variety that we grew directly from seed. It's called Homestead. The first potato release that could be grown directly from potato seed was called Explorer, and Homestead is the second variety. It's a lot cheaper on mailing costs if you're sending off from a mail order company to order potato seed versus seed pieces, as with these two standard varieties. This is Irish Cobbler, and these are Kennebec. And those are two varieties that you'll commonly find in Oklahoma garden centers in the springtime, usually sold as small seed potatoes for sale growing in Oklahoma. The ones grown from seed are usually found in mail order catalogs. Now this plant is not yet mature, but I just wanted you to see that it does go ahead and make tubers. They'll probably not be as large as the ones we've harvested here. In fact, these we dug early just to be able to show you. Now, up ahead of me are some varieties I know you've probably never seen before. These were sent to me from a company up in Idaho called Ronager's Seed Potatoes, and they specialize in heirloom varieties of potatoes. In fact, I think they must carry over 75 varieties. So we tried a few in our Master Gardener demonstration garden in Tulsa. That first variety is called Benji. It's grown in Europe very, very commonly. In fact, it's one of the most widely grown potatoes over there, but it's new to us. It had very good flavor, very, very melting type flesh once cooked. Next to it is an interesting one. It's called Pink Pearl. And as you can see, although the potatoes are small, they're very, very attractive. Smooth skinned, almost pearlescent in coloring, and they had very good flavor as well. And next to that is an unusual one called Purple Peruvian. And if you go down to Peru, this is how they view potatoes. They're purple skinned and purple fleshed. The potato originated down in Peru anyway, and so this gives us an idea of what some of the original strains may have looked like in size and shape. And down here also is a cooked portion of it, and as you can see, that purple color does not fade out much. Imagine serving purple mashed potatoes. That'd be a real experience. The next one is called Sanger, and Sanger is a fairly new release. It has deep red flesh. When we cooked some of these and tasted them, they weren't too much different from our red Pontiac or red Lesotho potatoes that we grow here in Oklahoma. The one next to that we thought was really unusual. It's called Viking Purple, and it is purple with pink splotches. As you can see, the interior is a creamy white. It had very good flavor, and even after cooking, the skin color faded just a little bit, but still it didn't lose those unusual markings. So that might be one you want to try in your garden next year. Next to it is Warba, and Warba is a pretty potato. It has a creamy colored skin, and then within each eye is a darker pink coloration. Very attractive potato. Yellowfin is one that you may have seen in the gourmet sections of some of the larger supermarkets, perhaps in Oklahoma City or Tulsa. Yellowfin is considered a gourmet potato. It has a yellow flesh and a very, very buttery flavor. And this is one that's very popular over in the European countries. Last of all is Yukon Gold. And Yukon Gold is very similar to Yellowfin. It was a recent release from Canada. It's early harvesting, or it bears early, and that's important to northern gardeners. But it did nicely for us here in Oklahoma as well. Well, I challenge you to try some different potato varieties from the old standards. You might find some that are of real interest to you. One last note on storing potatoes. They're hard to store just anywhere in Oklahoma. Potatoes store ideally at 40 degrees Fahrenheit and up around 90% humidity. Now, those are hard conditions to duplicate unless you have professional cold storage. If you have a cellar, though, that might be the best place to keep them, make sure you keep them fairly well ventilated. Maybe store them in stacking baskets, but do keep that humidity up high if possible. If you're going to save some seed potatoes for fall planting, again, store them 40 degrees, high humidity in order for them to keep well. And count on your potatoes possibly keeping anywhere from 2 to 4 months in our Oklahoma summers. Your fall crop will probably store longer than that.
We hope you've enjoyed this classic from the Oklahoma Gardening Vault. Remember, even though these tips and techniques are timeless, there's always something new to learn in the world of gardening. By subscribing to both Oklahoma Gardening and OK Gardening Classics, you'll have access to a wealth of gardening knowledge, both classic and contemporary.